Congrats to the 2026 NBA Cup champs, New York Knicks. They already said they're not going to put the banner up, which I respect. When you're a team like the Knicks, with the history they got, the championships in the 70s, the 90s run with Patrick Ewing, the Melo run, which actually didn't yield to that much team success. But any way you slice it, you know, the Knicks, they have a storied history. When you're that type of franchise, you can't be hanging banners for a fucking NBA Cup championship. It shouldn't work that way. It was dumb as hell when the Lakers hung their banner. It would be dumb as hell if the Knicks did too. So they earned a lot of respect from me already coming out saying they're not going to hang that banner. I like the NBA Cup. I do think one tweak they need to make, they need to move it. It can't be in Vegas. It didn't feel like it had any prestige whatsoever in Vegas. Like, that game mattered last night. You could tell those teams, they were playing hard. The Spurs and the Knicks, they were going at it. But the atmosphere felt off being in Vegas. It just seemed like the crowd didn't really care, didn't really understand what was happening. So they got to move it. I heard Adam Silver float out, maybe putting it on college campuses like Chapel Hill, Duke, any of those places. I think that's a dumb idea. I think you just put it with whoever is the better seed of these teams. I mean, you kind of got separate standings for this NBA Cup right now. They do it by point differential and all that. So the Knicks and Spurs, I think the Knicks would have been the one seed in this one based on their cup standings with the point differential and everything. That game would have meant a lot more at Madison Square Garden. But back to that game yesterday. So the Spurs lost, but I came away super impressed with them, especially their young guards. I mean, we all know De'Aaron Fox, all-star caliber player. Dylan Harper looks ready. This rookie class is insane. It feels like every week there's a new guy from this class that you're looking at. You're like, that dude is special already. That dude's elite already. And this week it's Dylan Harper. You see the way that he plays, and it's more about what he does off the ball too. Like, he's not just a zero off ball. He's really good at passing and then relocating, getting the ball back. He gives honest effort on defense. He's a damn good defender. That dude is just going to be a very good player for a very long time. And then they got Stephon Castle. That guy's making a serious year two leap that, as a fan of the Chicago Bulls and as a fan of Modest Buzelis, I'm honestly jealous of, because we haven't seen anything near that leap from Modest this year. But Castle, he's making a huge leap. Wemby, he's still a little too perimeter based for me. He shot like 42% from the field yesterday. I think he went 2 of 6 from 3. When you're that big, man, there's no excuse for Victor Wembanyama to ever shoot under 50% from the field. So I still need to see more to his game. I've become less of a Wemby hater this year, but I'm not anointing him like some other people are yet. He still has a long way to go with his game. Being more efficient is going to be huge for his game. But the Knicks, man, they pulled out the win. That Knicks team, they're the Knicks starting five. I really hope they come out of the East, because they're the only team in the East that has a remote chance of trying to compete with OKC, just because their starting five has top-end talent. You got Cat, you got Hart, you got Bridges, you got Anunoby, you got Jalen Brunson. That is a deep starting five. That is a talented starting five. Give me that starting five up against almost any five in the league, and I think they can handle their business. Where OKC has the major advantage for sure, and Denver would too, and Houston would too, maybe even the Spurs would in a 7-game series, is the depth. The Knicks, they really only have Robinson coming off the bench. Clarkson is hit or miss. Yabusele isn't even getting minutes for them anymore. Landry Shamet, teams give up on him every year, it feels like. So the Knicks, if they can go out and make a big trade and get another piece, get a guy who can be a real difference maker off the bench, not only will they be favorites in the East, which they probably already should be, but they'll have a real chance of actually making it a competitive finals if they get to that point. So I had fun with the NBA Cup. It seems like every year I kind of like it a little bit more. I'm fully on board now. Anything that we do to make these guys care more about the regular season, that's a win for me. Let me know in the comments what you guys thought about that cup. What moves do you think the Knicks could potentially make to solidify this roster and really be contenders in the NBA?